Nepal is destroying 4 million doses of the Chinese COVID-19 vaccine, Sinovac. This is after the country's Vaccine Advisory Committee recommended against its use as a booster dose. The committee said the vaccine had technical limitations. Procured from China, the Sinovac vaccine was kept in the central storage of the Health Services Department for over 2.5 years. The government said it has to be destroyed since it couldn't be used as it was intended. The decision to go for Sinovac vaccine has been controversial in Nepal. Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deoba's government acquired it despite expert advice against its usage. Reports claimed the vaccine was brought under pressure from the Chinese government. Authorities had then defended the decision to acquire 4 million doses, citing high demand for vaccines at the time. But when the World Health Organization recommended the Pfizer vaccine over Sinovac, the Nepal's advisory committee also decided not to administer the Chinese vaccine. Nepal received 2 shipments of 4 million Sinovac vaccines each in 2021 as a grant from the Chinese government. However, most citizens opted for Moderna's Covishield and the Pfizer vaccine due to concerns about Sinovac. Efforts to return the unused vaccines were of no use as China repeatedly rebuffed diplomatic initiatives. The Chinese government refused to take back the vaccines. The Nepalese government's efforts to sell them at subsidized rates to other nations also met with failure. And for more details on this report, our correspondent Saloni Murarka reports from Kathmandu.
Due to the technical limitation, Nepal is being forced to destroy over 4 million doses of Chinese-made COVID vaccines. These are the Sinovac COVID vaccines that were provided by the Chinese government to the Nepal as a grant. Nepal had made a request to the Chinese government when it was reeling with high COVID cases back in 2020 and 2021 to provide vaccines for the public in Nepal. However, the delivery by the Chinese government was made very late, and by then Nepal was over with its primary and secondary round of COVID vaccine shots. And on the recommendation of the technical committee of the Nepal government, the Nepal did not even use those vaccines as booster doses. Therefore, all the doses, the 4 million doses of COVID vaccines, are kept in the storage in the facility. The building that you see behind me is the vaccine storage facility of the Nepal government. And Nepal, WION also spoke to some of the officials here, and they said that many attempts were made requesting China to return and to take back those vaccines. However, these would have all failed attempts, and the process is ongoing to destroy those vaccines. Saloni Murarka for WION World is One in Kathmandu, Nepal.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.